tacos. I like tacos, tacos, tacos.
I like tacos too.
What is going on, Andy?
I am here.
I am Andy, hear me roar.
No, I just complain a lot.
Not really. You don't really complain that much.
Misty says I'm a Karen.
Well, I don't like her tone.
No, and then Emery told me I was a Giga Chad, whatever that is.
What? A Giga Chad?
I have no idea. It's something from the internet. I'm assuming it's like a Chad is like a Karen, but like a Giga Chad must be something bigger.
A bigger Karen? A bigger Chad?
No idea. He probably got it off of Roblox or something.
That's silly.
Yeah, some of the things. I don't know.
So what's going on? I'm Gary.
I'm Andrew.
And we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services coming to you with our last Brunner's Bits of 2025.
Yes, indeed.
We will be back in 2026 if God allows us to stay on this side of the dirt.
Or we don't like blow up as a planet. You know, that could happen too.
It totally could.
Whatever that asteroid is, everybody keeps talking about.
Who knows? I don't, nowadays I'm starting to wonder if I believe anything.
I have no hope of surviving any kind of apocalyptic thing anyway. I have asthma. I'm allergic to all kinds of stuff, so I'm screwed.
And
I'll survive like maybe 6 months.
I might be able to talk my way into a community.
Please help me.
I'm a pretty good salesman. I have a lot of admin skills that could work as somebody's right hand.
I will organize everything for you. Please.
So, but yeah, if there was an apocalypse, what is your plan?
Oh, they ruined my plan because I was going to go to the End Creek dump over here in Moraine because it's an enclosed building surrounded by barbed wire, lots of diesel, lots of just random stuff for, fires, whatever you need. And then there were thousands of bowling balls all around the building that you could pick up and drop off the roof. And no one's going to go to the stinky dump if the world ends. It'll be the last place they check. But they took away all my bowling balls and ruined my plan. So I don't know.
Well, in The Walking Dead, there was a community that was in a dump.
Weren't those cannibals?
I believe they were.
I never really watched the show.
Don't quote me on it. I did watch the show, but I can't quite remember.
I just watched whatever episode I happened to be forced to.
I don't necessarily think the people were cannibals. Maybe they were. Maybe I can't quite remember. I do remember that the people in that community were an intricate part of defeating Alpha, which was one of the bad ladies in The Walking Dead.
Don't remember that one. I just remember everybody being
That was the last 2 seasons.
Oh, so that was after Negan, the guy with the bat.
Negan actually became on the good side.
Oh.
Became part of the good team.
I remember the one, what was the Asian guy's name? Everybody was sad when he finally died.
Not Carl. Not Coral.
No, Carl was a kid. I know that much.
Crap, I can't remember. Glenn.
Glenn, yeah.
Yeah,
you're
Glenn.
Right. Glenn died.
That was a good show. I'm currently watching the Daryl Dixon on
Didn't that
Netflix.
one kind of jump the shark? Didn't he build a plane and fly to Europe or something?
No, he got abducted. He got taken as a prisoner and put in a frigate ship or a cargo ship, and it went to France.
Oh, okay.
And he escaped and went into a nunnery and became their savior, I guess, like the guy that showed him how to fight the dead people, The Walking Dead. So I'm on season 2 of it now, and he's
take over the nunnery and be the hero to all the.
Well, now season
nuns.
2 is Carol found out that he went to France because of a group of people that were part of him going to France.
Carol Baskins?
No, not Carol Baskins from Tiger King. But she has now commandeered a gentleman who had his own airplane. And they're in Greenland right now. That's the episode that I've left off at.
At least they're hopping in a logical way for puddle jumping.
Yeah, like a small single prop airplane is not going past. Well, I don't know. Charles Lindbergh flew.
With enough gas, I'm sure, but it ain't a straight shot.
So, but it's not a bad show. What kind of shows you watching right now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't have time to watch TV. I'm not allowed.
I'm trying to get into Deep Space Nine. I just never have time to sit down and
Trying?
watch it. Well, I never have a chance to really sit down and watch it because Gavin doesn't like it.
Oh, that I mean, it's more of a soap opera than the individual episodes.
I'm a fan of all Star Trek.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Like I want to watch Enterprise. I haven't watched Enterprise.
I
That's
haven't
the one
watched
with Scott Bakula, I believe.
Scott Bakula. It's good. I haven't watched the new Picard stuff yet because
I've watched the first season of it.
I'm waiting until it's all done so I can binge it all. And otherwise, if they cancel it halfway through, I'm gonna have separation.
I think
anxiety.
it is done at 2 seasons. I think.
I think I watched the first episode. I was like, nope, can't do this. It's gonna if they cancel this, I'm gonna be very sad.
Well, I think he is retiring. Just like David Coverdale, the lead singer of Whitesnake, officially retired from rock and roll.
Yeah, until it's my reunion. Back together again.
No, he's in his 70s. He said he's done. He said he's done. After Ozzy died, I guess that was the thing. He's like, man, I'm in my 70s. I can't do this forever. I'm just going to enjoy my life now, like doing other stuff. I mean, rock and roll or not, I mean, there comes a point when you've done something for 50 years that you decide to say, I'm done. Because he was the lead singer of Rainbow back in the 70s. Their second lead, or not Rainbow, but Deep Purple. He was the lead singer of Deep Purple, the second lead singer of it. But yeah.
I mean, but then you got Willie. It's still fucking going.
Watch your mouth. F-bombs.
I mean.
And Willie says, drink my weed every day now because he's got his weed drink. Dude, he's an old man.
Uh-huh.
He is. And look at Dick Van Dyke, dude. Still,
he's 101, right?
He's still dancing like he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Guy's something else.
Heck, his son's in his 80s.
Probably. I mean, if you're in your hundreds, I'm sure he does have sons that are older like that. It's hard to believe. Well, what was his face? Donald Sutherland. I mean, he lived to be an old man. For years, I kept forgetting that Kiefer Sutherland was so much older than I am. But like, because his dad was still, I was like, oh, I'm not much younger than Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, I am.
He's what, in his 70s now?
No, he's in his late 50s. I'm pretty confident because
I don't have a shit to fact check for us.
Lost Boys was in the 80s, and he was like 18 or 19 in that movie. That's one of my favorite vampire movies, The Lost Boys.
58.
Okay, so I was close. So he's 12 years older than I am.
There you go. Lost Boys was all right.
Oh, dude, it's a great movie. Absolutely great movie. It's one of my favorites. It really is. When I was growing up, I was a vampire movie fan. That was my favorite of the old like monster myths was vampires.
Interview is better.
So I don't like Interview with the Vampire
because you read the book.
Because I read the book.
I watched the movie first.
I watched the movie first and I loved it, and then I read the book and I was like, eh.
Yeah, I mean,
just like Queen of the Damned. Love the book. Love the book. The movie was yeah.
I mean,
you just liked it because Aaliyah was in it.
I liked it because Korn did all the music.
They did. Yeah. They did. It was. Oh yeah, that's right. You were a Janko chain wearing goth kid.
Yep.
I was not. I did listen to the music, but I was not. I did go to the Asylum.
The SLC punk mohawk at one point, and
Did you ever go to the Asylum?
Once. I don't know. That was a very fuzzy time.
So I watched. I went down a wormhole not too long ago, and there was a thing that said that Dayton has a large coven of vampires, and that the Asylum, when it was around, was their place that they would kidnap people for their human sacrifice.
There you go. That's a whole documentary, and then it got canceled and came back or something. I've heard about that too.
Shannon and I were watching, which is odd because we don't watch the news. But last night we were watching the 5 o'clock news, and they were talking about in Ohio, north of 21,000 people have been abducted in 2025 and that have gone missing.
Damn.
I saw another thing on one of my many Christian YouTube channels that I watch, saying that there was this guy. He was a past Satanist, and he said that there is a large portion of these kidnapped, missing people that are actually used for human sacrifices. That's why they're never found.
Interesting.
Again, I don't know. It's just one of the many wormholes I go down.
Long pig.
It's that sound because it's taken this long. It is current events time.
I can't hear any of it.
Andy refuses to wear headphones, so he can't hear my current events. The last one of 2025. Yeah. So here's a good one. Sunday, our mulch supplier, Champion Mulch, caught on fire.
It made big smokes.
Like really big smokes.
Yeah, you could still smell it. It was still burning and smoky all Monday morning. Could be good, could be bad. You know.
Well, hope. So what people don't realize is if the whole mulch pile didn't burn up, that's phenomenal freaking fertilizer. Like burnt wood is some of the best fertilizer that you could, natural fertilizer you could have.
Yeah, it might be some really good mulch next year, or depending
Or
on
it
how
could
much
be really bad mulch.
if they're in a rush and they just start grinding stuff quick.
Well, I see the pile is still there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
It was
if
a mountain. They were driving those big Komatsus on top of it, which, you know, if they're not turning it, you know, biodegrading creates heat, pressure creates heat. You know.
which is probably how the fire maybe
I mean,
started.
it could have
I
been
don't
somebody
know.
tossing a cigarette butt, you know.
Not on a Sunday when they're closed.
I mean, just it started smoldering. It could have sat there and smoldered, and winds were pretty high on Sunday.
That is true. That is true. There's a lot of things that can cause mulch to catch fire. It is important that you turn it every
Windows
couple
have
weeks
done it. We had that property, St. Paul Village, that their little stairwell, it caught fire.
That's right.
The two windows created a magnifying glass, and we watched it burst into flames and then just spread. And we had to strip that whole area and put rock in.
That is right. I forgot about that.
And they're like, somebody's starting it on fire with cigarette butts. And we sat there and remulched it and waited.
And you could see the light beam. That was back when I used to do work.
Yeah, I went and got the maintenance guy, like, look.
Good old Jerry.
And one of them, there were multiple Jerrys.
We're talking the Jerry that had the mail order bride, aren't we?
Yes,
or are we
I believe
talking
so.
the pedophile Jerry?
Yeah, the one with the cameras. Yeah, no, that guy went by like second year we took care of that place.
Yeah, we had the one Jerry who had a mail order bride and couldn't understand why she left him to go somewhere else.
He was a very nice guy.
He was, but
Very odd, but nice.
yeah, he was
Gullible.
Actually, he was a super nice guy. I could see how somebody could take advantage of it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the mulch caught on fire.
It went boom. Well,
Yeah,
not boom, but
well, they had a huge fire response too.
in multiple cities.
Yeah, you had Washington Township, you had Moraine.
I think Josh said there's like EPA guys out there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you have to have EPA guys out there because,
They're probably shut down for a while.
well, and you also so you got. There's a lot of businesses right there that could have affected. You got the tree company, you got Phillips, you got the county.
Yeah. God forbid it goes over and blows up Heidelberg.
They would have to jump the street.
I don't know.
Speaking of Heidelberg, do you see the big parking lot they built on the side of their building? I thought they were building like a new building or something, but no, it's just parking for their trucks because they're parking over in is that RL Carriers?
I think so.
One of the trucking companies across the street from Heidelberg. They're parking in their lots. But yeah,
Big fire.
one of the things we got to be careful of with that though is we actually now have to put on the back burner a backup mulch supplier in case there is an issue because we have 1,500, almost 2,000 yards of mulch to throw next spring.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, remember when it was less than 500 yards?
That was terrible.
And now we're throwing nearly 2,000 yards of mulch.
Remember trying to mulch St. Paul when you decided it was a good idea to use trash cans the one year. That was horrible.
Was that my cousin?
That was your idea. Because my buddy Jake worked with us that year, and he was the only one that could carry a full trash can. You know, huge
I
guy.
think that came from my cousin though, because
we
he
can
worked
blame Dwayne. That's fine.
because he worked for Brightview. Well, it was Brickman at the time.
Yep.
The one stint that he worked there, and he's like, "Yeah, that's how we do it." So I was like, "All right, we'll give it a try." Yeah, it was terrible.
Back breaking, quite literally.
It was terrible.
And St. Paul's on hills, so
Yeah.
We can blame Dwayne. That's fine.
But there are still like
There's applications and uses for that, but
Brickman Brickman still uses. Well, I guess it's Brightview. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Brightview still uses trash cans, and I've also seen ground systems use trash cans
it
as
has
well.
its place depending on what plants are in a bed and where you're going.
But you have to be strong.
Yeah.
And it was unfair because that was back before my back was really bothering me, and I could still just throw meat knuckle and throw stuff on.
That was Jake.
On my shoulder. Jake was a big guy.
Still, he's a corrections officer now, as far as I know.
That doesn't surprise me. That really does not surprise me.
Human Mountain.
But he's the one that had me get that motorcycle because he was going to help me rebuild it and all of that. And then it ended up at your house.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, mulch supplier, boom, caught on fire.
It went boom.
So here's something really cool I got to talk about. And this goes on until I think early April. There is an Auschwitz exhibit at the Cincinnati Museum Center down in Cincinnati, the old Union Terminal. That
be cool to go see.
It's pretty impressive. I need to go see it. Coming from a descendant of those that battled against Nazi Germany back in the 40s, 30s, and 40s. I'm really, really, really interested in going and checking out that. And I think more people should. I think history is bound to repeat itself unless we truly learn about it. And I think we're seeing that now again because we're seeing racism, white against black, starting to pop up in America again. That showed down in UD with a shooting they had last weekend behind I don't know if it was sorority or fraternity, but it was a black and African Americans group of students. And we really need to learn about all of the hatefulness and hatred that's happened in America and in Ohio. So
I didn't even know about that one, but I don't watch the news. I'm really not on social media. So I don't typically watch the news, but I do typically catch the some bits and pieces in the morning while I'm getting dressed because that's what's on TV while I'm like putting my shoes on and stuff. So because try to catch the weather. Yeah,
is really why I watch it in the morning, and then you catch the little news stories.
I don't watch any local. I have an antenna on the porch, but other than that, if I'm watching anything, it's national stuff from whatever the early morning. You get on Tubi, free live news, so it's Fox or CBS or ABC, whatever's on.
Yeah,
just pick one, and it runs national stuff.
If you asked me what was happening in California right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't. Sometimes I'll catch the national news, but not regular.
Man, my kids yell, "I don't want to watch the news."
Yeah,
fine. All right, we'll put something else on.
Well, I hate the fact that university students feel unsafe. That bothers me. UD is a fantastic school. Heck, Aisha, your one-day daughter-in-law probably, our marketing video lady that does our fact-checking and it's mad at our tangents. She goes to UD as a history teacher student. I think that's what she's wanting to be, as a history teacher.
I never attended, but I went to parties.
Yeah, well, even those aren't safe anymore. There's a lot of violence. There's riots that are happening and stuff like that.
I remember fist fights and drunken brawls and people getting thrown out windows on couches.
Interesting. But they weren't flipping cars.
I don't recall that specifically.
That's one of the...
but I think I remember a car being set on fire at one point, but that was more drunken.
Yeah, but I don't... There's
a difference between,
Not really. Not really.
You're setting a car on fire.
Well, there is a difference between drunken stupidness
Look what I can do.
And racism.
Yes. Yeah.
And hate crimes. There's a huge difference. And I know that there is, in Ohio, there's a lot of white supremacist groups. There's some Klan groups up in Preble County.
When I was in Scouts years ago, when I was probably 12, they right there. I was 236 in Kettering. There was some rally there when we were coming back from a camp out at Cricket Holler, and they had to divert us to, I think, Meyer parking lot to have everybody offload because there was a rally there at right across from Fairmont or Van Buren at the church.
Well, they used to do Ku Klux Klan rallies at the art museum, right outside of the art museum.
Okay.
I think that's where it was. Well, because
Know that.
it's not against the law to be racist, unfortunately. And it's not and you can't pick and choose where freedom of speech is acceptable, unfortunately. But with that being said, there's no room for it in our society. We need to get rid of that crap. And unfortunately, it appears as if the political parties continue to divide. You can't conquer a community unless you divide it.
Mm-hmm.
And notice I said political parties, not one or not the other, both of them.
How do you hide an elephant in a room?
Tell me.
Misdirection.
Ooh.
Haven't you ever seen?
No, I've never heard that.
That's a movie quote.
What movie?
You asked me to. Swordfish.
That's a good movie. I don't know why I feel like I don't remember that quote. That's a good movie.
I think it might have been a Houdini quote or something like that originally, but that's where I first heard it.
But that, I mean, I guess that's true. That's if you want to conquer a society, you misguide them and misdirect them.
And if you really want to go into that, delve deep into that, go watch V for Vendetta. Great movie.
Huh. Yeah.
You ever watch that?
A long time ago.
I think I probably forced you to.
The mask guys, right? Yeah, long time ago.
Guy Fawkes mask.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
So yeah, Auschwitz, Cincinnati, check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And then before we jump into our main part of our conversation, because this will lead into it, the Dayton Dragon Stadium, Day Air Stadium ballpark, Day Air Ballpark, has 1 million Christmas lights right now. They have a train. They have different Christmassy type setups there. You go shopping there. There's all kinds of stuff. They have.
Is it all like an open venue free, or you have to pay to get in?
I don't know. I'm sure you have to pay to get into it. I'm sure you do because
if it's in the stadium, yeah. I didn't know if it was at, like exterior booths.
My guess is it's affordable though because they make money on the other things that are in there. Because I guess they have like bouncy houses and they have all kinds of stuff for kids. It's really family driven. I'm sure they have your beverages. I know they have Santa Claus and you can write letters and all that jive, which is pretty cool. That we, I think they're trying to figure out ways to utilize that big old ballpark all year round.
Yeah, it saves just sitting there being wasted.
They have a new Diamond Center, a Diamond Event Center in there now. So you can have company events or weddings or whatnot there now. But yeah,
nifty.
The Dayton Dragons Stadium, Day Air Ballpark. Go check out the Christmas lights.
I have to do that.
Now for the meat and taters, which I think we've been talking about since the beginning of the show. But it is our last show of 2025.
Yay, 2025.
So what are you doing for the holidays, Andy?
Food. Lots of food.
Where are you doing Thanksgiving at?
At my mom's house. She goofed and said it was on the 28th, so Aisha called off. And then Tyler and Adriana were planning on coming on Friday. I'm like, Ma, that's Friday. She's like, no, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. I'm like, the 28th is a Friday, not a Thursday. And I was like, open your calendar. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I had to tell Aisha. She's like, well, I didn't want to work anyway.
She's still coming in here because she is like, Gary, can I work extra, couple extra days so I don't have to work Thanksgiving? I was like, well, yeah.
Well, it was Black Friday, so I'm sure working at a restaurant on Black Friday would be a nightmare.
Yeah, she works at Ron's Pizza. One of the
That's
best.
what it is. I don't. My brain thought Bullwinkles the other day.
Dude, Ron's Pizza is amazing. It really is. It's one of the original pizza companies in Dayton from the Pizza Wars. Marion's, Ron's, and Casano's. They all worked together.
And that's the only one I didn't work at.
Which one? Ron's. So you worked at Marion's and Casano's?
Marion's was my first job, and then I moved to Casano's because it was closer to my house.
I like all three of their pizzas.
It took me years to get back to eating Marion's. I'm not eating Casano's.
That type of a pizza in squares is local to Dayton, Ohio.
When they do that flashback to whatever, when the pizzas are so darn cheap, I have never been burned so many times in one day in my life. Trying to pull pizzas out of those stone ovens stacked deep, and then the conveyor. By the end of the night, you're skating on topping about 2 inches thick. No, they don't measure it. Casanos, they measure everything out per, whatever. But Marion's, it's just getting thrown.
Yeah, they just throw it all over the place. Cheese everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But that's how a pizza place should be.
I don't know. It was a little overkill on those days, but it's usually clean. But on those days, it's just get them out.
So for Thanksgiving, we're going to my wife's uncle's house. This is one of the first Thanksgivings that her dad's actually going to be in town. He typically goes to Kentucky to his best friends. One of his best friends, Uncle Benny's his best friend, but his buddy Dan that he went through boot camp with.
Gotcha.
Steve's married to Dan's sister-in-law.
Oh, well, there you go.
Steve typically goes down there, but he's on a 2-week trip around southern United States between North Carolina and Georgia for the next couple weeks. Now that he's retired, he just kind of does what he wants.
He's got a big pull-behind camper too, doesn't he?
No, that thing's rotted out.
Oh.
There's no need for a camper when you have a daughter that has a big old house with extra rooms. And then I think Leslie's family in North Carolina, it's the same.
There you go.
Well, her daughter sang the national anthem for Carolina's hockey team this past weekend. She did the national anthem for America and Canada because they were playing a Canadian team. Oh, Canada.
Oh, okay.
She's only like 10 or 11. She may be older than that now, but she's a cancer survivor as a child. No child should have to go through that stuff. But anyways, we're going to Shannon's Uncle Matt's for Thanksgiving. I
love his barn.
He doesn't live there anymore.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he lives in Waynesville now, which he, again, still has a big barn.
Wasn't that like, when did he move?
No, he lived in Germantown or Madison Township.
How long has he been gone from there?
Probably 6-7 years.
No, then this is the house I went to the one time.
I've only been there once.
Got a barn on the left-hand side, and it's all real nice with a porch. And
when did you go there? Because I've literally only been there once.
He wanted me to do some work. I went there once at your request.
Oh no, that's right. You went there to do a proposal. That is right. That is a nice barn.
Yeah.
His other house in Madison Township also had a nice barn too. It had a complete upstairs.
Yeah,
in it.
I wouldn't leave. You have the house. I'm staying out here.
Yeah, right. So, what are you doing for Christmas?
Probably my house because it's cold, and depending on if there's the white crap on the ground, hopefully not. I was gonna try and do Thanksgiving at my house because if I get fat and sleepy, I like to be close to my bed. But and I like to cook. So
Shannon's upset she's not cooking.
And Misty's friend's husband's gonna smoke a turkey for us, I guess.
Oh, that's nice.
Saves me from having to try it. I've never done turkey.
Shannon makes a phenomenal turkey for Thanksgiving, and she's upset we're not making it this year.
I think I was going to make a ham.
So Shannon's turkey is with apple cider and Granny Smith apples and maple syrup. You don't have to baste it. It is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Have you heard of a turducken?
No.
So it's a turkey with a chicken and a duck stuffed in it.
Oh, yes, I have.
If you're on the internet, I found this as a very fun rabbit hole. It's people that don't know what it is pranking their children at Thanksgiving or when they cook a turkey with, why is that? Oh my God, it had a baby inside. And they're like freaking out. And it's just a turducken or it's got a chicken stuffed in it. All these people are freaking out. Even a couple of guys are like, what did I do?
That's awesome.
It was really funny.
That's awesome. I do like smoked turkeys. We've done that here at Brunner's for Christmas. We've deep fried. One, yeah. We deep fried a turkey one year.
Still got the pot up there.
2 years.
Yep.
And of course, we'll have our Brunner's Christmas party, which we try to celebrate our entire team.
Yeah. We're doing that here again, or
yeah, we'll do it out in the shop. We'll do it the Sunday before Christmas.
Snow,
unless there's snow, but. We have less of a chance the Sunday before Christmas than the Sunday after Christmas.
Yeah.
So, have we ever done snow on New Year's Eve?
Yes.
I know we have on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, because I was pissed off.
And we have on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we have. Man, this year I'm actually kind of nervous for what the holidays bring us when it comes to snow. We're having I'm not going to call it unseasonable fall. We're having a normal fall from 20 years ago.
Right.
Because I've seen snow on Thanksgiving, large amounts of snow on Thanksgiving. I've seen snow on Halloween.
I just did that. I've been messing with this for 2 days and just sitting here playing it with one hand. And I put it back into.
Without even thinking about it.
No, I was just sitting there fiddling with it, and it.
I can't do your little puzzles like that. I'm awful at them.
I got a whole cabinet of them at home. I don't touch the wooden ones. I take them apart and get them back together once, and then put them in the cabinet. They're very frustrating.
Yeah, I'm not good at puzzles at all. I'm good at critical thinking as long as I don't have to put stuff together. Mm-hmm. I'm not a handyman. That was apparent this weekend trying to fix a fence.
How'd that go?
The fence is so bent and smashed that there is no fixing it.
The chain link or the pipe?
The chain link. So me and Matt put the pipe in, the posts in, and I could not, like, with all my strength, it was so smashed down. Could not lift it up to connect it. So I ended up having to go get one of those like plastic construction fences and put it in that spot and use the post to zip tie the fence to.
Why didn't you just ratchet strap it up?
What am I going to connect the ratchet strap to?
The chain link, or is it cracking and rotting?
It is so smashed, and the other posts that hold the crossbar, it's all broke. The crossbar is not stationary.
You can go buy rolls of that at Lowe's.
Well, I bought a roll of the construction fence.
That orange stuff?
No, it's the same thing, but it's green.
Oh yeah.
I bought it from Ace, and
I love Ace Hardware.
And because of where I put the posts in, I was able to run that from my wooden fence to the mulberry tree and zip tie it with black zip ties in multiple spots. Okay. And the dogs can't jump it, because if they do, they're going to get stuck, because the chain link fence is still there.
Right.
It's just not 4 foot tall. It's like 2.5, 3 foot, because that's as high as I could get it.
Yeah. I love Ace. I go in there all the time. I need to go in there and get another Leatherman, since mine snapped a few months back. I keep forgetting to do it.
I think my neighbor's selling her house.
That's what you said, yeah.
So if she sells her house, then I'm just going to put a privacy fence up.
I just buy it.
We thought about it.
Yeah.
We don't have the money. I'd have to take an equity loan out.
Right.
And I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah, lock yourself in for another 30 years.
Yeah, our house will be paid off in 8 years, and I'm content with that. I'm content knowing that when I'm 54 years old, I'm not going to have a house payment and still have 15 years of work.
Yeah, that's.
I will have a home remodeling payment, though, because as soon as our house is paid off, we're going to take out probably 50 grand and completely redo everything. Roof, siding, windows, floors.
Weren't you talking about adding on to the back room at one point?
We're not going to. We're going to just completely remodel the whole thing, and
just need to put a wraparound deck to the back.
I probably should put a special room on just for Shannon's Scentsy because it's encroaching into my space now. Like, I'm just going to stop there, or she'll get mad at me. Well, she doesn't watch this stuff anyways. My wife does not support my podcasts or our shows. She doesn't even like them. She doesn't give them thumbs up, nothing. If she was to comment, it would be those disrespectful comments.
And we're 34 minutes in at this point, so you should have to watch this long to catch the smack talk.
Yeah, she won't. Nobody, I think, watches this part of it. So, well, what are you... Rest of 2025. Do you do New Year's resolutions?
No.
I don't either.
No.
I do life changes, but they never happen on January 1st.
No. They just clean. The wintertime is trying to keep up on the cleaning while it's all shut up and, things don't get all dusty and packed in.
Part of the reason that we're done with podcasts for the rest of 2025 is I have about a month's worth of planning for next year. I got to put together our whole team board meeting that we do where I go over all the finances. I got to put together.
You do that at Christmas party again?
No, we'll do it afterwards. We'll do it in January. I got to go through and redo our business plan to reflect what goals we've achieved and all of that. I'll probably do another comparison of our competitors. So
there you go.
But with that said, folks,
Yep.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
so
The
much.
6 people that have watched.
Well, it's been a pleasure. No, last week we had 100 people watch our show.
Oh,
Not at the time, but during the course of the week, we had 100 views.
there you go.
And people get through about 15 minutes of it.
I'm not on Facebook or any of the platforms enough to see it come up on my feed, and anything on my feed is food.
I like food.
just
We're
made-
going to have food today.
Well, yeah, I looked their menu up. They have a Texas onion, which is kind of like a blooming onion, so at least there's something.
Well, they have a steak salad, Andy. That's phenomenal. You can get the lunch side. It's a peppercorn steak salad. It is.
I don't know. They also had a spinach dip that's pretty yummy.
They do. All right, folks. Well, thanks again for joining us. We will see you in 2026, probably the second week of January. Aisha still keep pumping out our reels. We'll probably have some reels from some past videos that we've done over the years. I mean, we've been doing this now for 5 years. Andy and I now, this is our second season doing it together. So
It doesn't seem like it, but then,
yeah, right.
my days blend together anyway.
So, all right, folks, have a great day. Have a great life. Have a great rest of your year.
And
because what matters, Andy?
Satisfaction.
That's right, folks. Bye. Peace.